On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this is Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quick Star. Also brought to you by Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Also brought to you by your Iowa John Deere dealers. John Deere loves to see the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if anyone can appreciate building a legacy, it's Deere. Hyatt Regency, caring for people so they can be their best. Mershman Seeds, your friend in the field. Oak Knoll Retirement Community, the Iowa City Area Sports Commission. And by Wellmark. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Now live, this is Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quick Star.
From Evanston, Illinois and Welsh Ryan Arena, it's time for a Halloween edition of Hawkeye Volleyball. Tonight's match kicks off a 4-match road trip and sees the 12-10 Hawkeyes square off against the 13-9 Northwestern Wildcats. I'm John Evans, back to flying solo here on the road. It was a solid weekend for the Hawkeyes, defeating both Michigan State and Rutgers, Iowa's first 2-0 weekend since the opening weekend last season when they took down Rutgers in Maryland. Hannah Whittingstall took home Defensive Player of the Week honors in the Big Ten as she totaled 15 blocks and also added 28 kills over the two matches. Carmel Varez, Sharday Van Zant, and Alyssa Warden also had double-figure kills as the Hawkeyes hit .316 as a team and rallied from 2 sets down to defeat Rutgers on Sunday. Friday's win broke a 7-match losing streak, and Sunday's win broke a 6-match losing streak when playing 5 sets. Northwestern's lost 3 straight matches, falling to Northwestern and Indiana last weekend, both in straight sets. They have a very balanced attack with setters Sienna Nordemir and Iowa native Lauren Carter distributing the ball to all pins and the middles. Northwestern is one of the worst blocking teams in the conference, but they are second in the conference in total aces. That's a spot where Iowa improved last weekend, but still showed some moments of weakness. Continued improvement in that area will be key if they want to extend the winning streak. Live from Evanston, it's the Wildcats and the Hawkeyes from Welsh Ryan Arena on a Friday night. Just finished with the starting lineups being announced. Northwestern will get a welcome back to the lineup from Rylan Reed, as I'll get over their lineup here in just a second. Didn't think she was going to play tonight, but turns out she will. Northwestern on the far side of the net, trying to grab everybody's number here. I think we're all set. Northwestern will run 2 liberos. But first, the Iowa. Mo Moisio will be the starting libero as usual. Claire Amaral, Sharday Van Zant, Hannah Whittingstall, Carmel Varez, Sashka Stojanovic, and Alyssa Warden, the starting lineup. Hawks in white, Moisio in black. For Northwestern, Bella Simkis, Gabrielle Gary, Lauren Carter, Aya El Nadi, Rylan Reed. She's been out a couple matches, so we'll see how she does, whether she's back to 100%. Campbell Paris is the other starter, and then Drew Wright and Lauren Dignan will be the 2 liberos, and Lauren Dignan will get the start. Typically, teams have depending on how they run the 2 liberos, you could have a serve-receive libero and a rally libero. Northwestern will start with the serve, so maybe we'll find out if Drew Wright is the serve-receive libero. And Aya El Nadi will serve to get us started here tonight. She comes forward and fires. Moisio, great pass to Emerald, middle attack. Stojanovic scores. Good to see her going. She played a good floor game. Her offense didn't come around against Rutgers on Sunday. Sashka back to serve. She pops it across. Good pass there from Reed. Platform back off the net from Reed. Rolls it over. Dug up by Amaral. Whittingstall takes second contact. Charday knocks it over. Dug by Reed. Back row attack coming from El Nadi. Good tip. Dug up by Stojanovic and stuck, dunked down by Whittingstall. Great play again defensively from Sashka Stojanovic there. As the middle, who's playing left back, comes up, gets the dig up in the air. And the Hawks have scored the first 2 points. Sashka knocks that serve over the end line. Service error makes it 2-1. Drew Wright, now the other libero in white, will serve. She pops it over. Warden, Amaral, outside Van Zant, blocked, covered by Warden. Amaral, right side now to Vares. Sharp cross, hits the far line and scores. 3-1 Iowa. Jamie Marquardt checks in for Carmel Vares. Marquardt to serve. Jamie hops forward and fires another good serve. Reed, tough pass. Couldn't handle the second contact. That'll probably be an ace serve for Marquardt. 4-1 Iowa. Marquardt dribbles low, comes forward, fires it over again, right to Reed. Another pass off the net, back to Reed. Takes a good rip there, good cross-court swing there from Reed. She gets the point, 4-2. Liberos switch for Northwestern, and Sienna Nordemir goes back to the service line. Nordemir hops forward and fires it over. Warden, bad pass. Tried to use her hands up high. Went right through. 4-3. First ace for Northwestern. Nordemir again fires it over. Moisio steps in and takes it. Amaral outside of Van Zant. Dug up. Pushed to the outside to Reed. Off her hands and scores. Tied at 4 now. Reed with a couple. Nordemir to serve again. Great serve there. Aces Alyssa Warden again. Ball dropped right in front of Alyssa that time. 5-4. 4 straight for Northwestern. Nordemir. Moisio takes it. Perfect ball to Amaral. Middle attacks pushed over by Whittingstall. Dug up. Right side swing now coming through the block and scores. That's Bullington. She's been outstanding for Northwestern on the right side. 6-4 now. Iowa needs to stop the run. Nordemir fires it over. Warden, bad pass. Amaral chases it down. Van Zant, big swing, dug by Reed. She's on the floor though, right side swing coming. Right down the line and scores. Bullington again. And that will cause a Hawkeye timeout. 6 straight for Northwestern. They lead 7-4 here in the first set, and we'll take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Life's busy. Quickstar makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Top off your tank with Quickstar's fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus, enjoy added perks like free ATMs and complimentary air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track, because your comfort and cravings deserve the best. Stop into Quickstar today.
Can you think of anything that costs the same today as it did 10 years ago? There isn't much. That is, unless you're a Mid-American Energy customer. Thanks to all the renewable energy we're generating, our customers pay nearly the same rate for electricity today as they did back when we were all singing, "Call Me Maybe." And with Mid-American making even more investments in clean energy, you can count on enjoying those same affordable rates for the next decade. Now that's obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Welcome back to Welsh Ryan Arena. I'm John Evans. Hawkeye Volleyball is brought to you by Quickstar. Quickstar is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Volleyball. Find your nearest Quickstar location at quickstar.com. Boy, it has been so stressed for Iowa to start fast. Iowa has not won the first set since Maryland, a season opening sweep. A Big Ten season opening sweep against Maryland was the last time Iowa won set one. It's 7-4. Nordemir goes at Mo. Good ball outside to Van Zandt. That time she gets the kill. 7-5. And Charday heads back to serve. So again, Dignan leaves. And Drew Wright comes back in. Van Zandt to serve. Fires it out of bounds. Boy. Second service error for the Hawks. 8-5. And Rylan Reed back to serve. Reed pops the serve at Moisio, and another ace serve for the Hawks. Boy, I have seen this television program before, and I did not need a rerun. 9-5, third ace serve. Warden. Amaral slide to Whittingstall. Good sharp cross there, scores. 9-6. Couple of early kills for Hannah. Whittingstall now back to serve. That'll put Sashka back into the front row. Whittingstall sends it over. Good pass from Wright. Elnadi's blocked. Amaral and Stojanovic with the block. It's 9-7. First hitting error for either team. Iowa forces the mistake. Whittingstall to serve again. Another good serve. Another good pass from, actually bad pass from Wright. Good ball into Elnady. Triple block set up and catches the back line. Great swing there. Took a little something off of it. Good top spin over the block. 10-7. Navarrete now into serve. She pops it over. Marquardt, great ball to Amaral. She dunks it over. Diving play from Navarrete. Swing from Amaral. Joust from Amaral. Little misplay there from Northwestern, but it comes over. Amaral pushed it outside to Warden, and she gets the kill. Good aggressive jump there from Claire, as she drew attention to her and was then able to push it outside to Warden for the kill. Amaral now to serve. 10-8 Northwestern. She pops a good serve over. Navarrete, good pass. Elnady, good roll shot. Warden, right side to Varez. Block came late, and there was a seam right there. Simkus was late to arrive, and Varez took advantage. It's now 10-9. Amaral pops it over again. Navarrete, another pass off the net. Right side, good swing. Dug by Amaral. Moisio gets there, and Warden roll shots it over. Dug by Navarrete. Right side, Bullington again. Good dig. Amaral, right side to Varez. Again, block comes late. Hawks win a scramble point. We're tied at 10. Varez with 3 early kills. Amaral again pops it deep into the corner, just over the inline. That one I can live with. That one just a couple inches over the inline, floated to the far corner. 11-10. That'll bring in Lauren Carter to serve. Carter knocks it over at Moisio. Good ball to Emerald. Stojanovic, good tip. Boy, fantastic there. Connection wasn't tight, and she just swipes it over the top of the block, tied at 11. It's a couple for Sashka as well. Alyssa Warden now comes forward quickly, fires it over. Tough pass off the net all the way across. El Nadi, powerful swing to the far corner. 12-11. Rylan Reed re-enters. El Nadi back to serve. El Nadi pops it over at Warden. Good ball to Emerald. Outside Van Zandt. Dug by Navarrete. Tight ball. Warden gets it up in the air, and that's a mistake from Stojanovic there. That's a back row setter. She cannot knock that ball over. There's just no need to jump with her. (13-11) Northwestern. El Nadi again. Just catches the back line. Boy, and that was a different one. Everything Northwestern's hit's been kind of float. That time she puts a tough top spin speed serve. Fourth ace halfway through the set. This time she floats. Moisio, Amaral, Van Zandt, big swing, sharp cross, misses wide. 15-11. Iowa had battled back. Northwestern, though, now with 4 straight. El Nadi. Warden. Amaral. Fares. El Nadi with a one-handed dig. Reed tips. Stojanovic. Stojanovic wins the joust. Nice job there. As she was up quickly, pushed it across. Third kill for Sashka. 15-12. Stojanovic to serve. Sends the floater over. Reed, good ball off the net. Right side swing. Boy, that's Whittingstall is just late, and Bullington splits the middle easily there. 16-12. Drew Wright now to serve. Wright pops it over. Warden, bad pass. Moisio, good hands out to Van Zandt. She tips, but an easy ball for Carter, who doesn't handle it very well. Reed, well off the net, pushes it across with 2 hands. Moisio, Amaral, Whittingstall. Good swing out of the middle. Hannah scores. 3 for her as well now, 16-13. Difference in the match right now, serve and pass. Marquardt to serve. She goes sharp cross at Reed. Bad pass again. Bullington off the net. Moisio gets a hand on it, but not enough. 17-13. Bullington up to 3. Couple of changes for Northwestern as they run the 6-2, so they change the right sides out every 3 spots. 17-13. Nordemir in to serve. Nordemir pops it over at Marquardt. Good ball to Amaral. Right side slide to Whittingstall, and another point for Hannah. Picking right up where she left off last week. Now if she gets the block tuned up a little, Iowa will be in good shape. Van Zandt to serve. Charday sends it over. El Nadi, good ball. That ball's out of the middle but misses long. Gary missed on a hitting error, 15, sorry. Charday sends the float just off the tape. Northwestern gets it over while on the ground. Van Zandt, Amaral behind Warden though. She had to roll it. Nordemir, bad handle. Big swing, block, stays on top of the net. Pushed over, and that'll be a point from Gary. Boy, that's Iowa got one of those earlier where they had no business winning the point. Northwestern was never in that point. And then get a heads-up play from Gabrielle Gary. 18-15. Reed now to serve. Good, strong serve. Warden off the net. Pushes out back row. Van Zandt knocked it off of Dignan and into the up ref. 18-16. Charday with a couple now. Whittingstall to serve. Iowa needs to string a couple together. Whittingstall, good serve. Right, great pass. Swiped over. Amaral's there. Marquardt, good push out to Warden. Big swing off the block. Reed tries with one hand. Gets away from right. Warden with the kill. Hawks back to within one. It's 18-17. Whittingstall pops the aggressive serve over. Great pass from right. El Nadi took advantage of Stojanovic being a beat late. 19-17. Navarrete to serve. Iowa's been able to get close, but hasn't been able to push back through. 19-17 Northwestern. Navarrete pops it over at Marquardt. Not a great pass. Chased down by Amaral. Warden rolls it over. Navarrete, easy play. Middle of the floor. Tipped over. Marquardt's there. Amaral tracks. Warden swings. Scores. Great play from Jamie Marquardt. Read the digger, or read the tip early. Was able to get there. Put a nice ball up for Amaral, who was able to take advantage. Shifted sides of the court. 19-18. Amaral to serve. She pops it across. Navarrete, perfect pass. Right side swing through the block, and Iowa can't quite get there. Bollington with another. She's got three now. Feels like which team can get a stop or which team can get that clutch ace. That's been Northwestern so far. Carter to serve. Good ball from Moisio. Middle attack, Stojanovic. 20-19. Warden at the line. She's ready to go. She took her some time that time. Alyssa pops it down the line. Navarrete, perfect ball. Pushed all the way across. Moisio. Stojanovic puts a good ball to Van Zandt and scores. That's the stop Iowa needed. Stojanovic with a perfect ball. Middles always want to be setters. Tied at 20. Quick race to 5 now. Warden sends a good drop serve. Navarrete, bad pass. Great hustle play from Carter. Warden, Amaral, Fares. Oh boy. Fares just sends it into. She thought it got touched. Amaral does not. I do not. And I'm got a great angle looking at it. I think she just sent it hooking over. Coach Barnes is going to challenge. I do not think it will end well. 21-20. Somebody will lead. As it stands right now, it's Northwestern. And we'll see how it pans out. Hawkeye Volleyball is brought to you by Quickstar. Quickstar is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Volleyball. Find your nearest Quickstar location at quickstar.com. Big Ten Plus giving my buddy John Leo an absolutely no look at it at all. That was less than a worthless look. We are done, so again, I don't think this is going to fare well. So Coach Barnes will be down a challenge. Suppose it works a bit like a timeout. You didn't have to use your second timeout. 21-20, Northwestern leads. El Nadi back to serve. El Nadi finds her spot, fires. Moisio, great ball. Amaral, right side to Fares. Big swing this time. Misses wide again. And that will draw a timeout from Coach Barnes. Boy, what a tough time for two hitting errors there when Iowa with three hitting errors. Kind of said whichever team blinks first. Iowa blinking here. 22-20, 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Farmers are constantly chasing more yield and greater consistency. Check out Mershman Seeds Power Core Enlist Corn. Here's Ben Pieper, our product manager.
Power Core Enlist corn hybrids are the fastest growing traits in growers' fields right now. Farmers know that we are choosing the right hybrids for the right acres to put more corn in their hopper at harvest. Combine that with Mershman Seeds starting line seed treatment, growers are finding that high yielding consistency that they're looking for.
Contact your local Mershman Seeds dealer today and ask them about Power Core Enlist Corn from Mershman Seeds, your friend in the field.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
John Evans back here at Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston, Illinois, 22-20. Iowa has battled back, been able to tie, but hasn't been able to push ahead, and now has fallen 2 points behind here late in set one. El Nadi has the changeup, and she's got a good fastball. See which way she goes this time. Fastball, Warden, high ball, middle of the floor. Amaral outside of Van Zandt, off the block, dug by El Nadi. Chance for Northwestern, dug by Warden. Amaral, middle attack, Stojanovic, dug by El Nadi. Reed, roll shot and scores. Rattle it off the block, 23-20. And need another pass. El Nadi will take the big rip. Warden, good ball. Amaral, outside, Van Zandt, off the block. Moisio covers. Amaral, Van Zandt tips. Boy, it looks like somebody's bouncing in the net, but no call. Slammed over the corner, Warden. Amaral, right side to Varez. Goes off the block and scores. Iowa still alive, 23-21. Sasha Stojanovic to serve. One thing she hasn't done today is get an ace. Now would be a good time for that. Sasha sends it over. Reed, perfect pass. Right side, tipped over. Warden, Van Zandt has to play it. Warden, just cannot do that. She calls off Amaral, and then she down balls it right into the net. That just cannot happen. 24-21. Drew Wright will serve the first set point for Northwestern. Van Zandt overpass. El Nadi chases it down, middle attack. Moisio, good dig. Amaral, right side to Varez, high off the hands. Warden takes it. Amaral, good push back. Van Zandt scores. Charday with the kill. Hawks clinging. It's 24-22. StatCast died after the timeout. Marquardt to serve. Jamie pops it over. El Nadi, perfect ball. Right side Reed, blocked and out of bounds. Set one goes to Northwestern, 25-22. Boy, Iowa was good offensively, but not very good defensively, and seriously lost the serve-receive game. So Northwestern takes set one, 25-22. Give me 2 minutes and we'll be back. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
John Evans back here at Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston. Northwestern takes set one, 25-22. That was a perfect example of how to not beat yourself. Northwestern just 14 kills, but they hit 364. Iowa has 19 kills, hits 366, but 4 hitting errors for Iowa, no blocks for Northwestern. So every ball was out or into the net from Iowa on those occasions. Northwestern just 2 hitting errors. Iowa had the 1 block in the set. 3 service errors for the Hawks, none for Northwestern to go with 4 aces. So really as clean a set as you can play for Northwestern, and it translates into a 25-22 win. Sharday Van Zandt, 4 kills. Hannah Whittingstall, Carmel Varez, Sashka Stojanovic all had 4. Alyssa Warden had 3. It wasn't for lack of good offense for Iowa. There was plenty. Rylan Reed, though, in her return, gets 5 kills on 9 swings. El Nadi had 3. Bullington had 3. Iowa just could not come up with the big stop. And the streak continues now as that makes, what are we up to now? That is 10 straight first set losses for the Hawkeyes. That one didn't feel as bad as some of them has. It wasn't as slow of a start, but again, got out quick, immediately gave up a run, and then just spent the whole set trying to dig out of the hole. Couldn't dig all the way out, could get the score tied, but could never push ahead. Alyssa Warden will start set 2 with a serve. Fires it into the net, as I was just mentioning, self-inflicted wounds. 4th service error for the Hawks. And Drew Wright now will go back to serve. Wright pops a good serve over. Moisio, good pass to Emerald. Stojanovic out of the middle. Great play from Reed. Great play from Wright, and knocked over from Carter. Moisio, Emerald, Stojanovic. Back to the Iowa side again. Emerald, this time to Van Zandt. She goes over the block, dug by El Nadi. Pushed outside, Reed throws it over, and Iowa can't get there. All right, you're starting to see the grit level show now. Northwestern feistier, 2-0. Right, good serve. Boy, and just drops right in front of Moisio and Van Zandt. Again, Mo trying to squeeze Van Zandt to the sideline, but it's a lot of ground to cover on a drop ball. 3-0, 5th ace for Northwestern. That one goes into the net. First service error for Northwestern. Finally gives Iowa a free point, 3-1. Stojanovic back to serve. Sashka pops the serve over and out. Get one, give one. Iowa is a much improved team. You can't lose the serve and receive game this bad and expect to win. Nordemir to serve. Warden. Amaral has to platform. Van Zandt off the block. And, boy, that is a great up from Reed. Knocked over from El Nadi. Warden, Amaral, Whittingstall scores. But, again, that's Northwestern making Iowa score twice, 3 times to win a point. Just great hustle, great scrappiness. Iowa didn't look good in the serve-receive game against Michigan State and then turned it around. We'll need that as well. That ball just sails long. Boy, Coach Barnes is going to challenge it. That ball is out. And that will, I'm going to guess that leaves him with no challenges because I do not think he's going to win this. Unfortunately, there's a big Iowa crowd here that are kind of sitting on that line, and their emotions won the battle because John Leo and I are sitting awfully close to that line, and neither one of us thought it was in, and it was not a fast ball. So yeah, I don't feel particularly comfortable about this. 5-2 is where it stands after the 6th Hawkeye service error. Yeah, I'd love to be wrong. She's diligently looking. That means it, but again, that's the point. It wasn't clear. It was tight. Every time I've done baseball with you, John Leo, I've been wrong. So that would be about right if I'm wrong now too. Yeah, he looked at the wrong people. The coaching staff has some angst, but Rylan Reed fires the serve over. Moisio, not a good pass. That'll go as an ace, 6-2. And the number one in total aces, number 2 in total aces. I can't even remember what I said in pre-match now, but they are dominating right now. 6 ace serves for Northwestern through a set and a couple points. Moisio, good pass this time. Middle attack, Whittingstall scores, 6-3. Again, Hannah has continued her positive trend. 6 kills on 7 swings. Van Zandt to serve. Knocks it right down the line. Reed, good ball, outside El Nadi. Dug by Moisio, hits the ceiling. Amaral. Van Zandt from the back row knocks it right in the middle of the net. The timing of that got thrown off as Claire couldn't really get her feet set as the ball hit the underside of the scoreboard and came down far quicker than she was ready for. Navarrete to serve, 7-3. Moisio, good ball. Amaral slide to Whittingstall off the block and scores, 7-4. So Northwestern sends Reed to the bench, and the libero comes in for her. Whittingstall to serve. Oh, boy. So Northwestern is written on the end of the court, what, 2 feet, 2.5 feet beyond the end line? And then it's written in big letters that are probably 2 feet tall, and that ball sailed over the Northwestern name. 8-4 Northwestern. Carter to serve. Carter pops the serve over. Hawks have some confusion, and then that's Warden and Marquardt kind of ran into each other. Second contact then wasn't very good, and third contact was worse, 9-4. Another ace serve. Carter pops a floater over. Warden, better pass this time, goes back out to her. First block of the match for Northwestern goes straight down from the hands of Campbell Paris, the 6'5 junior, 10-4. And that will bring in Hallie Stepanidis to give Alyssa Warden a break. Carter sends it into the net, 10-5. Marquardt leaves, Varez re-enters. Claire Emerald serves. Emerald pops it over, good ball from right. Pushed outside, El Nadi's blocked but out of bounds. 11-5, El Nadi up to 4. Reed re-enters, Wright leaves. As Northwestern using the libero for their outside hitter right now. El Nadi fires the serve over. Stepanidis, middle of the floor. Varez tries to go down the line and hits it outside the antenna. 12-5. Coach Nolan encouraging his team, pick up the pace, keep applying pressure. 12-5. El Nadi sends a floater over. Stepanidis, great pass. Stojanovic, good ball, but it's a great dig. Rolled over from Reed, and Iowa is nowhere to be found. Navarrete with a fantastic dig there. 13-5. I'm not sure what Coach Barnes is waiting on at this point. I guess you wait for the TV timeout this close, but El Nadi. Van Zant, good ball. Emerald, back row to Van Zant. Dug by Navarrete. Reed rolls, and Iowa doesn't go for it. 14-5. And now he calls timeout. 14-5, it is all Northwestern. Coach Barnes will use his first timeout. We're going to take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
The second set here in Welsh Ryan is all Northwestern. It's 14-5. I'm John Evans. Northwestern took the first 25-22. Northwestern has 18 kills and just 2 hitting errors so far in the match. Iowa 22 kills but 7 errors, and Northwestern has just 1 block. So Northwestern incredibly efficient, unwilling to help the Hawkeyes, and Iowa doing damage for both teams so far. El Nadi now to serve. Fastball this time. Moisio steps in, perfect pass. Middle attack, Stojanovic scores. Hawkeye middles have been fantastic with good passes. 12 kills now on 17 swings for Iowa middles. Warden checks back in for Stepanidis, and Alyssa will serve. Pops the serve down the line. El Nadi, bad pass, good hands from Paris. Just knocked over. Warden takes it. Amaral, middle attack. Stojanovic. Carter right with one hand. Van Zant. Right side to Varez, but it was behind her, but a great tip there. (14-7). Iowa's going to need a big string. See if Warden goes to Reed. She's got a little hitch in her get-along, but instead she goes to El Nadi again. Perfect pass. Middle attack off the block. Hawks get a cover. Push to the right side. Van Zant blocked. Stojanovic, Amaral. Warden from the back with a two-handed push. El Nadi, perfect pass. Middle attack swiped over. Moisio, Amaral, Van Zant. Oh boy, what a dig from Reed. Now Reed's gonna have to just platform it across. Does perfectly. Amaral, right side Varez, and gets the kill. I'm not sure if Reed meant to do that, but that was a perfectly positioned free ball over right, just inches over the net. 14-8, Warden goes at Reed. Perfect pass again, right side. That off the antenna from Paris. 14-9. 4 in a row for Iowa, battling back here. Warden now to serve. Good drop serve there. El Nadi overpass. And boy, Northwestern just quit playing. Interesting decision there, 14-10. And Coach Nolan's seen enough, and he'll call timeout. 5 straight for Iowa, 14-10 though, they still trail. 60 more seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Welcome back to Evanston and Welsh Run Arena. I'm John Evans. Hawks are on a 5-0 run. It's now 14-10. As Iowa's got some work to do. I do not think that was an ace from Melissa Warden, though, for point 10. Maybe it was, I guess. Couldn't take second contact. I'm a little confused at this point, but it's all right. Point's a point. 14-10, Warden to serve again, right down the line. El Nadi, bad pass again. Wright has to step in behind Reed. Boy, and that's a ball that's just got to get in the air. And Alyssa Warden, just take the step, move your feet. Doesn't get there. 15-10 on the, kind of giving a kill to Ryland. She's got 9 now on just 13 swings. Drew Wright to serve. Moisio off the net. Amaral outside. Van Zant, good sharp cross, but another great dig from El Nadi. Stojanovic finds the empty backcourt. 15-11. Stojanovic with 6. She's now back to serve. Good serve there. El Nadi steps in to take it. Reed rolls it over, and Iowa can't get there. Sometimes the tip is well disguised. These are not that well disguised, but nobody seems to be getting a jump on it. Nordemir now to serve, 16-11. Van Zant, good ball to Amaral, middle attack. Whittingstall tips, dug up by Nordemir. Tight ball, Reed tips with her left hand and pushes it just wide. Coach Nolan wanted it to be in. He turns around and looks at his bench, and every player on his bench went out. 16-12. That's Reed's first hitting error. She has been fantastic tonight. Jamie Marquardt to serve, knocks it down the line. Reed, good ball, pushed outside. Big swing there, goes over the inline though from Bullington. 16-13. Northwestern starting to help the Hawks just a little. Marquardt again, good serve. Right off the net, outside, big swing. Dig by Moisio back across. Middle attack, Boy, that's another big swing out of the middle. Bullington with the big first one, and that was Gary with the second one. She gets the kill, 17-13. Rylan Reed, 10 kills, 4 digs in her return to action. Just 1 hitting error, hitting 600. Reed. Warden, perfect pass this time, dumped over by Amaral, but an easy dig from right. El Nade sails it wide. 17-14, Iowa was here in the first set, battled back to tie it at 20, and then bad things happened. See if Iowa can put a little run together again. Van Zandt. Boy, can't have nice things. Iowa had served better for a little bit. That one goes well over the end line, 18-14. Last year, I think both teams had double-figure aces and errors. Unfortunately, one team's on track to do that on one side and one's on the bad side. Outside to Warden, big swing, scores, 18-15. Alyssa's fourth. Moisio back to serve for the Hawks. Sashka Stojanovic back to the front row. Mo floats it down the line. Navarrete, perfect pass. Big swing off the block. Bullington scores from the right side, 19-15. And Lauren Carter checks in. She'll serve, the Winterset, Iowa native. Carter pops it over. Marquardt, perfect pass. Hawks lose the joust. Right side, rolled over, dug by Moisio. Marquardt, good roll shot there from Warden. Alyssa come back in, nice move there, 19-16. Varez back in, Amaral to serve. Iowa has to string a couple together. Claire pops the serve out of bounds. 20-16. El Nadi to serve. She has been difficult to deal with at the line. She goes fastball that time. Warden, great pass though. Fares gets the point. 20-17. The problem is if Iowa stops serving aggressively, Northwestern's hitting 320. I'm not even sure Iowa's serving that aggressively. Warden knocks it over. Reed, decent pass. Back out to Reed. Off the block. Amaral can't quite get there. 21-17. Drew Wright back in to serve. 3 subs left for Northwestern. Probably won't matter unless we get to some side-out volleyball here. Wright knocks it at Van Zandt. Bad pass taken by Varez. And the Hawks caught a break, actually, from Paris playing that. And that will lead to an Iowa timeout, 22-17. Northwestern in command here in set 2. We're going to take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments, they're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Wellmark.com/every moment to find a plan right for you.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit Riverside Casino and Resort.com to learn more.
John Evans back here in Evanston at Welsh Ryan Arena. It's not as all Northwestern as it was, but it's still enough all Northwestern. 22-17 here in set 2. Northwestern took the first 25-22. You should not hit 328 and be in danger of going down 2-0. Knocked over. That ball sails over the inline from right. Kind of looked like a replay of the serve before that Charday played. That one she got out of the way. Takes the service error. Just the third for Northwestern. 22-18. Hawks need a Stojanovic service run. Reed, perfect pass though. Pushed out to Reed, and she hammers it home. Iowa cannot stop Rylan Reed. 23-18. Sienna Nordemir in to serve. Nordemir with a couple aces tonight. Knocks the serve over. Warden. Amaral out to Van Zandt. Off the block. Wow, the first miscommunication from Northwestern is Wright and El Nadi. Both took a step and both took a step back. 23-19. Van Zandt with 5 now. Jamie Marquardt to serve. Jamie knocks it down the line, got into Reed's chest. Perfect pass from the middle though. Wow, heads up play from Gabrielle Gary. Puts a perfect ball to Bella Bullington. And it is set point Northwestern. And Rylan Reed and her 2 ace serves back to the service line. Perfect pass from Moisio. And boy, that's, Claire has a tendency to want to do that. That's a perfect pass. The middle is sitting right on top of her, and the middle just completely rejects it. The block wins the set for Northwestern. 25-19. And the Hawks find themselves in a familiar 2-0 hole. It worked out okay Sunday when that happened, but boy, you're starting to press your luck just a little bit. Give me 2 minutes, and we'll be back. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Life moves fast. Quick Start keeps up. Whether it's fresh coffee, a bakery treat, or take-home meals that make life easier, we've got everything you need right here. While you're fueling up with our fully guaranteed gasoline, we've got great services like free ATMs and free air. Always clean stores, clean restrooms, and a smile for your day. Hey, we're all about saving you time, money, and making life easier. Quick Star's here for you. Whenever you need us, we got you covered.
At MidAmerican Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Farmers are constantly chasing more yield and greater consistency. Check out Mershman Seeds Power Core Enlist Corn. Here's Ben Pieper, our product manager.
Power Core Enlist corn hybrids are the fastest growing traits in growers' fields right now. Farmers know that we are choosing the right hybrids for the right acres to put more corn in their hopper at harvest. Combine that with Mershman Seeds starting line seed treatment, growers are finding that high yielding consistency that they're looking for.
Contact your local Mershman Seeds dealer today and ask them about Power Core Enlist Corn from Mershman Seeds, your friend in the field.
Hey Hawkeyes, this is Coach Ferentz. We're excited about the football season. Iowa Corn is pumped up for their season and their partnership with the Hawkeyes. When you drive to the game, support Iowa's corn farmers by selecting unleaded 88 at the pump. It's a fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet. It's worth the hype. Get pumped up with unleaded 88. Let's go Hawks.
Life moves fast. Quick Start keeps up. Whether it's fresh coffee, a bakery treat, or take-home meals that make life easier, we've got everything you need right here. While you're fueling up with our fully guaranteed gasoline, we've got great services like free ATMs and free air. Always clean stores, clean restrooms, and a smile for your day. Hey, we're all about saving you time, money, and making life easier. Quick Star's here for you. Whenever you need us, we got you covered.
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
Sorry, it was 3 minutes instead of 2 minutes. John Evans back here at Welsh Ryan Arena. Northwestern with a 2-0 lead. Quickstar is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Volleyball. Find the nearest Quickstar location at quickstar.com. Boy, you hit 319 through 2 sets, and you would expect to be in the match. Instead, Iowa hitting 319. But 8 hitting errors and 9 service errors. Boy, when you look at it, just a very difficult match there. Iowa hitting 319, but Northwestern hitting 370, each team with 1 block. But the difference is from the service line. Northwestern, 7 aces and 3 errors. Iowa, 2 aces and 9 errors. So you're net minus 11. And you lost the first 2 sets by 8 points. So we'll see what levers, if any, Coach Barnes pulls. Looks like he's going to make a small twist. So Jamie Marquardt will be in to start. Carmel Varez will be down on the bench. She'll be back in later, so that'll give her a little bit different look. And interestingly enough, Northwestern runs their libero back for their middle again, so Rylan Reed stays in, El Nadi stays in. As they serve to start set 3. Aya El Nadi to serve. She only has 1 ace, but feels like she's been better than that at the line. And there's an overpass. Taken from Gary. Middle attack swiped over by Gary, and the Hawks can't get there in the campfire. 1-0 Northwestern. Sorry, that was Simkis with the kill that time, not Gary. Simkis. El Nadi again. Marquardt. Amaral, back row from Van Zandt. Big swing, dug from El Nadi. Reed. Hawks finally get hands on her. Right side this time. Bullington sends it over. Touch called. And Coach Barnes has no challenges, so neither line judge called a touch. It's 2-0 Northwestern. El Nadi, diving play from Marquardt. Amaral across. Warden blocked. Second block of the match. Paris and Simkis. 3-0 Northwestern. El Nadi. Ace serve right over my head. 4-0. Coach Barnes will use an early timeout to try to keep his team's attention. 4-0 Northwestern here in the third. We'll take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Life's busy. Quickstar makes it easier. From fresh hot coffee to delicious bakery treats and quick grab-and-go meals and snacks, we've got what you need when you're on the run. Top off your tank with Quickstar's fully guaranteed fuel to keep you moving. Plus, enjoy added perks like free ATMs and complimentary air for your tires. Convenience, savings, and a see you next time with a smile. We're your go-to for everything you need to keep your day on track, because your comfort and cravings deserve the best. Stop into Quickstar today.
Can you think of anything that costs the same today as it did 10 years ago? There isn't much. That is, unless you're a Mid-American Energy customer. Thanks to all the renewable energy we're generating, our customers pay nearly the same rate for electricity today as they did back when we were all singing, "Call me maybe." And with Mid-American making even more investments in clean energy, you can count on enjoying those same affordable rates for the next decade. Now that's obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
John Evans back here in Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston. Northwestern with the fast start to set 3. They lead 4-0 and lead the match 2-0. 8 ace serves for Northwestern. Dealing from a double deck here on Halloween. El Nadi. Marquardt, Amaral, tipped over by Whittingstall. And boy, that is a great play from Wright, but she couldn't quite get there. Iowa's first point comes on a tip. Good point from Whittingstall. Her 8th kill on 10 swings. And Hannah will serve. Sends a floater over. Wright, perfect pass. Oh, that ball is over. Hawks catch a break there. That was almost gross. As Carter tried to dump it over, put it in the tape, her middle bailed her out. Simkus knocked it over. Fortunately, Amaral stayed in the point and was able to control the rebound. 4-2. Whittingstall at Reed. Not a great pass. Back row, El Nadi catches the sideline. 5-2. El Nadi with 5, but she's really done as much damage from the back row. She's got 9 digs. Leads everyone there. Right to serve. Marquardt, bad pass. Warden has to take it. Puts a good ball to Van Zandt, though. Dug from right. Pushed outside to Reed. Hawks get that in the air. Good play from Marquardt. Warden now on the roll. Diving play from El Nadi, of course. Reed off the net. Snuck it past Marquardt. Amaral. Warden pushes wide. Hawks get a touch call this time. Good tool from Warden. 5-3. And the Hawks, this will be the change the Hawks make, as Jenna Meitzler will come in. Not sure what the conversation's about. It was a late sub. So Jenna Meitzler in for Claire Amaral. Reed, good pass. Right side swing, blocked. Covered by El Nadi, of course. Left side swing. Reed was not covered. Varez Stojanovic with the block as Iowa finally gets the better of Reed. 5-4. Meitzler, good serve. Reed steps in off the net. Back row, El Nadi. Dug. And that's a good swing there from Gary. So Meitzler was just to serve as Amaral comes back in. 6-4. Nordemir to serve. Good strong serve. Uses Varez actually. Good ball from Warden to Varez. High off the block. Easy play for Wright. Reed finds the far corner. Almost sounded like she mishit that one, but it goes perfectly to the line judge's feet. 7-4, Reed with 13. Lucky 13, unlucky 13. Need a black cat or something to test a theory here. Nordmere into the net, 7-5. That'll send Warden back to the service line for the Hawks. She comes quickly forward, fires it down the line. Reed, perfect ball outside. Tipped over, Van Zant's there. Varez is there, but unfortunately Moisio's the one that's there to knock it over. Right side, high swing off the block, just out of bounds. Reed got her toes on the line and then had it just go outside her toes. 8-5. Well out of bounds. Reed serves it over. Catches the end line with the ace. 9-5. Reed, Moisio, Emerald, Stojanovic, one-handed dig from right goes into the TV broadcast crew. 9-6. Hawks need a run. Stojanovic right down the line. Reed off the net. Elnady rolls it. Amaral, tough first contact. Stojanovic, great ball, not a great ball to Varez, covered. Amaral pushes it inside to Van Zant, who sends it long, touch called, 9-7. Coach Nolan, the same question that we saw Coach Barnes ask, who touched it? The response, of course, from the down ref is, I don't know, I didn't call it. Stojanovic to serve. Got into Reed's chest, pass off the net. Elnady again, big rip, blocked, covered by Reed. Tight ball this time. And the connection's bad, but it's covered. Stojanovic, Amaral, Stojanovic slaps it over and scores. Knocked it off Nordmere, 9-8. Now, Iowa's been able to get within one. They've been able to tie it a handful of times. Can't push through and retake the lead. Stojanovic down the line. Reed, overpass. That's a back row setter. Iowa back to tied now. That's go up and contest every ball with a setter, because if you can get there, it's a back row setter. Stojanovic again. See if Iowa can push through the ceiling. Down the line at Reed, perfect pass. Right side swing, blocked and in. Iowa finally pushes through the ceiling. Van Zant, Whittingstall, just the third block of the match for the Hawks. First lead of the third set, 5 straight points for the Hawkeyes. Right down the line, Reed, perfect pass. Across to Elnady, she tips. Van Zant with one hand, Whittingstall, Varez rolls, dug by Wright. Elnady off the net. Good sharp cross. And Elnady stops the run at 5, and we're tied at 10. Navarrete. Boy, that just split the block. Seeing that on the replay, that is tough. Navarrete knocks it over. Warden, tight ball to Amaral. Whittingstall, oh boy. Hannah back to double figures, 10 on 12 swings. Hawks by 1. Marquardt to serve. Boy, just not. I mean, there hasn't been a good time for the previous 9 service errors, but when you're starting to try to build some momentum, that service error is a killer. We're tied at 11. Lauren Carter now to serve. Carter, great serve. Warden, good pass. Amaral, Whittingstall. When Iowa is in system, the Hawkeye middles, particularly Hannah Whittingstall, have been untouchable. 12-11 Iowa, 11 for Hannah. Oh, no. Jeez. Service error number 11. 12 all here in the third. El Nadi to serve. Iowa has to pass. El Nadi serve. It's perfect. Moisio, perfect. Emerald dumps and she's dug by Neverett. Reed off the block, off the ceiling or off the scoreboard, and Iowa has to go up and contest that or try to tip it over and help, because once it hits the bottom side of the ceiling and flips over, it's a dead ball. Warden could have gone up and touched that. 13-12, Northwestern retakes the lead. Warden, Amaral, Whittingstall with a perfect tip. That's 4 contacts. Not called. Warden, Amaral, Whittingstall. Ruining her hitting percentage, though. Give her the first kill. 12 on 15 now. Tied at 13. Mo Moisio to serve for the Hawks. Mo sends a floater. Navarrete plays it. I'm sorry, El Nadi plays it. Dug by Moisio. Outside. Warden misses wide. Drew Wright now to serve. Pops it over at Marquardt to Amaral, and she just takes a rip that time. Claire's second kill, 14 all. Got a this time only from the down ref. Something about their coming together. Meitzler to serve. Reed, overpass. Dunked down by Stojanovic. 15-14, Iowa retakes the lead. Stojanovic up to 8. Meitzler right down the line. Reed, good pass. Right side swing. Hawks drag the block down on their side, though. Paris with the kill. Amaral re-enters. Nordemir to serve. 15 all. That's a great serve. Iowa gets it just up and over. El Nadi, right side behind though. And Iowa just kind of stepped away from it and missed it. 16-15. Kill from Bullington. She's up to 6. Schleister enters. Van Zant leaves. Nordemir again. Schleister, perfect pass. Amaral to Stojanovic. Great dig from right. Reed rolls. Amaral. Moisio. Warden from the right. Fires it off of right. Tied at 16. This is going to get interesting because both teams sub a lot. And this is side-out volleyball now, so we'll see who can eventually make adjustments as they play side-out. Iowa snuck a sub in. They snuck the server sub in. Warden pops it over. El Nadi, perfect pass. Outside. That cross goes wide from Bullington. 17-16, Iowa back by 1. Warden gets the go-ahead. She'd started to go and had to retool. Got it into right. Outside. Blocked! Bullington's rejected. Varez and Stojanovic. 18-16, the first 2-point lead since the beginning of the set. Warden pops it over. Great serve. Reed, tough pass. Middle attack. Blocked again! Varez, Stojanovic block Gary. 19-16. Not sure what Coach Nolan's waiting on now. Warden knocks it over. Reed, bad pass. Right, Reed, off hands. Warden gets there. Emerald, Van Zant, great dig from right. Outside, Reed catches the line. Great swing from Rylan Reed, 19-17. She's up to 16 kills. She's now back to serve. Her first match back. Maybe she gets tired if Iowa can push it, extend this a little bit. Reed, great serve. Moisio, Emerald, low ball to Stojanovic. Great dig. Knocked over. Warden uses hands. Emerald, right side behind Varez. Good dig from Reed. Outside El Nadi. Sharp cross. 2 in a row for Northwestern. It's 19-18. Just need the side out if you're Iowa. Reed does look, we'll call it a little gassed, but Moisio, perfect pass to Emerald. Middle attack, Stojanovic. Didn't catch all of it. It's a dig. El Nadi rolls it, Moisio. Emerald outside behind Van Zant. Great dig from Reed. Hits the scoreboard, though. Northwestern's going to get it across. Warden. Emerald with one hand. Stojanovic. No. Emerald. Stojanovic. No. Hits it in the net. The set was too low. What a play from Northwestern. They are exhausted. We're tied at 19. Northwestern just making Iowa win the point multiple times. Moisio, bad pass. Emerald out to Van Zant. Behind her. Oh, she catches the corner. What a point. That was the first hitting error for an Iowa middle, too. They have been so good. 20-19. Iowa retakes the lead on the Van Zant kill. Stojanovic pops it right down the line. Bad pass, but chased down. Reed's going to knock it across. Warden, Emerald, behind her to Varez. Perfect, easy dig for Reed. Right side, Hawk block is there. Stojanovic, Emerald, Van Zant. High off the block, right takes it. Right side again. And a miss hit there, that time from Bullington. 21-19, Iowa gets 2 in a row. We'll get a timeout from Coach Nolan. Iowa on top here, needing to finish the third. It's 21-19, 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Farmers are constantly chasing more yield and greater consistency. Check out Mershman Seeds Power Core Enlist Corn. Here's Ben Pieper, our product manager.
Power Core Enlist corn hybrids are the fastest growing traits in growers' fields right now. Farmers know that we are choosing the right hybrids for the right acres to put more corn in their hopper at harvest. Combine that with Mershman Seeds starting line seed treatment, growers are finding that high yielding consistency that they're looking for.
Contact your local Mershman Seeds dealer today and ask them about Power Core Enlist Corn from Mershman Seeds, your friend in the field.
We love it when the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if there's anyone who can appreciate building a legacy, it's John Deere. We've been growing our team since 1837, recruiting the best thinkers, doers, and makers to craft innovations that outpace the competition. Because whether it's cultivating the earth with a tractor or reshaping it with a 40-ton excavator, the machines we build are building America. Nothing runs like a Deere.
John Evans back here at Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston. Iowa leads the third, 21-19 in a tight back and forth set. Saskia Stojanovic will serve for the Hawks. Reed, El Nadi, and Wright, your Northwestern serve receivers. Saskia hops forward and pops it over at Reed. Well off the net. El Nadi from the outside. Rolls it over. Emerald. Easy ball. Stojanovic steps in. Puts a good ball out to Varez. Swings and catches the back line. 22-19. 3 straight for the Hawks in crunch time. Stojanovic pops it down the line at Reed again. Perfect pass this time. El Nadi goes down the line and scores. Interesting choice. Whittingstall was really late. She went down the line anyway. Fires it off the knee of Amaral, 22-20. El Nadi with 8. Man, does she have a heavy arm. And Gigi Navarrete to serve. Oh, dirty. Ball hits the tape, rolls over, and ace number 10 is by far the ugliest one for Northwestern, but it still counts as a point. They're back to within 1. It's 22-21 Iowa. Warden, Amaral, right side to Varez, straight down to the floor. 23-21. I like the look there because Whittingstall has been so good. The middle is slow. Marquardt to serve. Jamie pops it over. El Nadi, bad pass. Ball comes back to her. Rolls it over. Marquardt's there. Tight ball to Amaral behind her, and Whittingstall couldn't get there. We'll see if that's a bad set or a hitting error. I know which one it should be. (23-22). Serve from Carter. Moisio. Outside, Van Zant. Sharp cross, scores. And the Hawks have a set point. Oh, good. They did give that a bad set instead of a hitting error on Hannah that she couldn't get to. Greta Schleister will come in to try to close out set 3 for the Hawks. 24-22. Good Hawkeye contingent on their feet. Schleister pops it over. Right, tough pass. Outside, El Nadi. Sharp cross, scores. Northwestern saves 1, 24-23. El Nadi now back to serve. She's got a good fastball. She's got a good changeup. And one that she mishits that turns into a slider. What does she pull out? Goes with the fastball. Bad pass. Hawks get it in the air. Warden just has to high ball it over. Tight ball right on the net. Right side swing. Hawks get the block. Alyssa Warden, one-on-one, gets the block, and the Hawks will get one more set here in Evanston as they take set 3, 25-23 on the solo block from Alyssa Warden. Oofda. Northwestern still leads 2-1, but we'll be back. Give me 2 minutes. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa hospitals and clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
Hello, Iowa. Here's a promise. Wherever you are in this great state, University of Iowa Healthcare is here for you, even if you never walk through our doors. Educating, caring, leading research, sharing our expertise with all. Because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. and service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to Walmart.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
John Evans back here in Evanston, Illinois, Welsh Ryan Arena. Quickstar is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Volleyball. Find your nearest Quickstar location at quickstar.com. Iowa raises the level in set 3, hits 351 in the set, 16 more kills. But it's a solo block from Alyssa Warden at the end. Iowa now up to 6 blocks as they take the third set, 25-23. Still trail 2-1, but again, I think it'll be interesting to see Reed's conditioning. She's probably fine, but after you injure your ankle, you're not exactly doing your normal conditioning routine. She's been in kind of full serve receive mode. Iowa's put her in the pattern, made her touch a lot of balls. Hannah Whittingstall leads the Hawks. She's got 12 kills. Carmel Vares with 9, Van Zandt and Stojanovic 8 apiece, Alyssa Warden with 7. Iowa hitting 330 on the match. Northwestern hitting 293 still after Iowa held them to 184 there in the third. 2 aces and 11 errors for the Hawks. 10 aces, 4 errors for Northwestern. That is why Iowa is still in this hole. And Alyssa Warden will serve to start set 4. Warden floats it down the line. El Nadi, tight ball, pushed outside. Reed has to tip. Van Zant's there. Good ball. Emerald right side to Vares. Big swing off the block. El Nadi with one hand again. Reed another swing, rolls it over. Emerald takes it. Moisio steps in, pushes it out. Inside ball to Vares. She tools it off the block and scores. Iowa confused about server. You served the first point. And Warden will get a try to serve again. This one she knocks over. Right, perfect pass, outside to Reed. She tips again, she's blocked. And nobody goes for second contact. Give the block to Stojanovic and Vares. Hawks now up to 7 blocks. And again, Reed has tipped the last 2, 3, 4 balls. El Nadi, perfect pass. Right side's tipped, blocked. And that ball's right on the line from Van Zant. Give her the kill. Hawks up 3-0. Warden sends a floater. Miscommunication there between 2 people not in the pattern. It's 4-0 Iowa. Warden again fires it at El Nadi. Off the net again. Out to Reed. This time she swings. This time she's blocked. Vares. Stojanovic, the Hawks with a handful to start set 4. Warden pops it over. El Nadi, and again off the net. Right side, the block is there. Warden takes hands. Emerald, tight ball. Stojanovic! It's a 6-pack. Touchdown, we're going to look for the extra point, according to John Leo. After the timeout. Of course, we score a timeout. You have to go to TV timeout. 6-0 Iowa. Timeout Northwestern. 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You asked for all the extreme internet performance at an all-in price, and we listened. Get 1 gig internet with a 2-year price lock and everything included. Unlimited data for non-stop streaming, powerful Wi-Fi for enhanced coverage, built-in online threat protection, and internet equipment. All for just $65 a month for 2 years. It's the extreme 1 gig internet deal you asked for. Call 844-4FASTER or visit extreme.com for details. Offer available to new customers only. Price doesn't include one-time charges, tax, and government fees.
Our mission at Oak Knoll is to provide exceptional retirement living and health services through life care. I'm Steve Rowe, CEO. We are a not-for-profit life plan community and have served the Iowa City area for 58 years. Oak Knoll is located near the University of Iowa Hospitals and Clinics, Kinnick Stadium, Carver Hawkeye Arena, Hancher Auditorium, and downtown Iowa City. Visit our website at oakknoll.com to learn more. We are a proud sponsor of Hawkeye Athletics. Go Hawks!
John Evans back at Welsh Ryan Arena. Hawks get the fourth set touchdown. It's 6-0. Alyssa Warden will go back to kick the extra point. As Iowa needs the fourth, still trail 2-1. Warden gets the green light. Pops it over. Wright steps in to take it. Pushes back row. El Nadi dug by Moisio. Swung long as Simkus caught the overpass and knocked it over the end line. Extra point is good. 7-0 Iowa. Warden sends a floater over, catches a bunch of traffic. Van Zant! It's 8-0. Warden gets it into the traffic again. El Nadi. Reed, dug by Moisio. Emerald. Van Zant! And it's 9. $11 for Charday. El Nadi, bad pass. Knocks it over. Moisio. Emerald. Fares sends it flying. There might have been a little adrenaline boost in that one. The Hawk run stops at 9. It's 9-1. Drew Wright now to serve. Just side out. Wright knocks it over and in. Boy. Van Zant's trying to get out of the way because she's not in the pattern. The serve catches the line, 9-2. Moisio, perfect ball to Emerald. Stojanovic scores because that's what Hawkeye Middles do today. 22 kills now for Hawkeye Middles to go with 1 hitting error. It's 10-2. Sashka fires it over. El Nadi, perfect pass. Right side swing. Off the block. Amaral, though, misses her platform. Give the kill to Paris. 6 for her now. It's a ball Amaral probably wants back. Just deflected off Van Zant's block right to Claire, but she couldn't dig the ball in the air. Nordemir to serve. It's 10-3 Iowa in the fourth. Perfect serve. Warden, great pass. Van Zant over the end line. Iowa players begging for that ball to be in. It's not. It's out. Got Iowa into trouble. It's why Iowa has no challenges left. 10-4. Warden. Amaral. Whittingstall swipes it and scores. Not her prettiest, but it's still number 13, 11-4. Jamie Marquardt back in to serve. Jamie hops forward and fires. Reed, middle of the floor, back out to Reed. Block comes, gets her. El Nadi covers. Back to Reed. Behind her, she pushes over with 2 hands. Whittingstall takes it. Good roll from Van Zant. Little scramble. Reed rolls. Warden's there. Amaral. Van Zant! Charday, heavy arm, sharp cross into the 4 spot. 12-4 Iowa. Charday now with 12. Marquardt pops it. Oh. 12-5 with a service error. Reed back to serve. Moisio, perfect pass. Amaral, slide to Whittingstall, of course. Why else would you do it? 4 in double figures led by Hannah. She's got 14. Greta Schleister in. She'll serve for Sharday Van Zandt. Schleister pops it down the line. Ace serve. Fantastic spot there. Just the 4th Hawkeye ace, but it's 14-5. Greta sends it over the inline. Northwestern has struggled to serve receive here lately. Iowa hasn't aced a lot, but they've struggled to serve receive. Keep the ball in. Put pressure on the serve receive, 14-6. Navarrete to serve. Schleister, perfect ball to Amaral. Slide to Whittingstall, off the block this time. Somebody slows her down. El Nadi, big swing, heavy arm, 14-7. El Nadi up into double figures now. She joins Rylan Reed. Navarrete. Schleister. Amaral all the way across to Warden. Rolls. Northwestern finds it, gets it in the air. Navarrete behind her. El Nadi. Dug by Warden. Dumped over by Amaral. Navarrete takes second contact. Third is Reed. Warden swings and scores right down the line. I'm sorry, Amaral swings and scores right down the line. 15-7. See, that's when I like Claire to swing. The scramble, everybody's moving around. Everybody's trying to refine their position. 15-7 Iowa. Moisio to serve. Mo pops a floater over. Right side swings, tipped over. Iowa gets there, and Marquardt will just knock it over. Outside, tipped over. Amaral, Moisio. Warden off hands, dug by Navarrete. Randorf, good play. Hits the scoreboard, it's knocked over. Schleister, Amaral. Warden scores! 16-7 Iowa with the scramble point. Moisio to serve again. Right down the line. Randorf has to play it. Outside, El Nadi. Block came late. Stojanovic called for a lift. Good heads-up play by Sashka, but open hands will get you in trouble every time. 16-8. Lauren Carter now to serve. Carter pops it over. Iowa gets that over. Good scramble. Navarrete. El Nadi catches the corner. 16-9. Bad first pass from the Hawks. Need to make a pass. Carter again. Bad pass again. Warden gets a swing though, and the ball just trickles over onto the Northwestern side. Iowa catches a break. Warden with 9. It's 17-9. Varez re-enters for the Hawks. Jenna Meitzler re-enters for Amaral. She'll serve. Jenna's serve is a little bit more aggressive, which I think is why Coach Barnes has been making this move. Meitzler knocks it across. Navarrete outside. El Nadi throws it over and scores. 17-10. And El Nadi to the back row. She's turned into the one Iowa can't stop. Iowa's done a better job with Reed now lately. El Nadi. Fastball over the inline. 18-10 on the service error. It's a battle that Northwestern's still winning, but Iowa's evened it up just a little bit. Warden Good serve, El Nadi right on the tape, outside to Reed. Dug by Moisio to the Northwestern side. El Nadi has to take it. Dumped over. Emerald from her knees. Van Zant, Hawks cover again. Right side now. Paris tips. Moisio. Van Zant, that's a double contact. If the ball stays on Iowa's side, it's fine. Problem is, for some reason, it leaked over the net. 18-11 on the ball handling error. Drew right now to serve. Moisio, Emerald, Stojanovic off the tape, overpass. Van Zant goes up and gets it. Nice job from Charday. 19-11. And that'll be a timeout for Coach Nolan. Iowa leads 19-11 here in set 4. We'll take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
You power your day with passion and purpose. It's the same for Alliant Energy. We're modernizing the grid, blending new, renewable, and traditional energy sources to meet growing demand safely and reliably. We're rising to the challenge to meet your energy needs today and for generations to come. Visit alliantenergy.com/poweringbeyond to learn more.
Cancer doesn't care. It doesn't care what you look like, how old you are, what you do, or where you live. We do. University of Iowa Healthcare is doing more to beat cancer than anyone in the state. From second opinions to life-saving treatments that happen here first. We lead the way in research, training, and care because we believe that UI Healthcare is here to make all of Iowa better. UI Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. Visit uihealthcare.org.
19-11, Iowa leads set 4, trying to force a 5th set. I'm John Evans here at Welsh Ryan Arena. When Iowa's gotten out of their own way, they've played pretty well today. It's the self-inflicted wounds that have been a big problem. Iowa hitting .478 here in set 4, holding Northwestern to .091. Northwestern just 5 kills here in the set. Sashka Stojanovic to serve. She knocks it over. Reed, great pass, pushed back row El Nadi. She sails it well out of bounds. 20-11. Just her 3rd hitting error. She's got a double-double, 13 kills, 11 digs. Rylan Reed closing in on 1 as well. Iowa 5 points away from getting us to a 5th set. Floater from Stojanovic uses up Gary. Reed rolls. Dug from Warden. Gary. Dug by Emerald. Gary. And the Hawks lose that one. Every pass Iowa had sat right on top of the net, and Gary just kept getting chances at it. Nordemir comes back in. 20-12, Iowa leads. Nordemir spins and fires. Warden, Emerald, Van Zant, sharp cross, scores. Perfectly positioned there in front of the line judge's feet, 21-12. Jamie Marquardt will re-enter and serve. J-Mo fires. Reed, not a good ball. Stepped in from right. Reed off the net. Gets the kill on the Iowa triple block, though. Boy, Iowa. Moisio set up in the right spot, just couldn't get the platform there. She's got 15 digs tonight, but couldn't come up with that one. 21-13, Rylan Reed to serve. Moisio, perfect ball to Emerald. Right side slide, slide to Whittingstall. The first Whittingstall mistake as she hits that in the net, trying to come sharp cross, 21-14. Reed to serve again. Moisio, Emerald, Van Zant off the block. Out of bounds on the far sideline, 22-14. Schleister will re-enter for Van Zant. Iowa 3 points away. Greta pops it down the line at Reed. Perfect pass this time from Reed, outside to El Nadi. Catches the far sideline. She has really heated up as the match has gone along. She started slow, but then she's been good. Up to 14 now, hitting well. Both outsides for Northwestern, both pins well over 300. Navarrete to serve. It's 22-15. Moisio, Emerald, slide to Whittingstall off the block. Whittingstall covers herself. Emerald steps in, goes out to Warden, through the block and scores. 23-15. Hawks now with 5 in double figures as Alyssa gets there. And Mo Moisio will serve. She served on this short line into traffic. She does again, pops it up. Randorf has to take it, pushes it outside to El Nadi, and she does a kind of a change-up shot. Boy, that was a good one. I mean, she's been full power cross, and that time she goes kind of cross body down the line to the one spot, 23-16. Lauren Carter to serve. Carter pops it over. Marquardt can't handle it. Ace serve. Lauren Carter's second, 23-17. Carter pops it into the net. Again, we talk about bad times for service errors. That one is 24-17 now. Iowa with a bunch of set points. Jenna Meitzler in, Carmel Varez in. Jenna Meitzler will serve. Meitzler right down the line and wide. I love the aggressiveness as she tried to get it onto El Nadi's shoulder. 24-18. That is 14 service errors for the Hawks, and they are a point away from forcing a fifth set. El Nadi to serve. Moisio, perfect ball to Amaral. Stojanovic scores out of the middle. And has been the story of the Hawkeye season. We're going to play a fifth set as Iowa has once again rattled back from down 2 to force a fifth set. Our down referee calling for the captains. Iowa hits 483 in set 4, 17 kills to just 3 hitting errors, and holds Northwestern to 172. Iowa now hitting 363 on the match. 63 kills for the Hawkeyes. Hawks with 5 in double figures. It's been a balanced attack. Let's take 2 minutes, though. We'll come back. We'll take 2 minutes. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
Life moves fast. Quick Start keeps up. Whether it's fresh coffee, a bakery treat, or take-home meals that make life easier, we've got everything you need right here. While you're fueling up with our fully guaranteed gasoline, we've got great services like free ATMs and free air. Always clean stores, clean restrooms, and a smile for your day. Hey, we're all about saving you time, money, and making life easier. Quick Star's here for you. Whenever you need us, we got you covered.
At MidAmerican Energy, our 1.6 million customers depend on our energy 24/7. That's why we work 24/7 to deliver the safe, reliable energy you need. To keep our 99.9% reliability record, we're enhancing our technology, improving resiliency, and investing in critical infrastructure. We're generating power from all available resources to cover any increases in demand. And we're innovating to ensure you always have the energy you need. MidAmerican Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service.
Farmers are constantly chasing more yield and greater consistency. Check out Mershman Seeds Power Core Enlist Corn. Here's Ben Pieper, our product manager.
Power Core Enlist corn hybrids are the fastest growing traits in growers' fields right now. Farmers know that we are choosing the right hybrids for the right acres to put more corn in their hopper at harvest. Combine that with Mershman Seeds starting line seed treatment, growers are finding that high yielding consistency that they're looking for.
Contact your local Mershman Seeds dealer today and ask them about Power Core Enlist Corn from Mershman Seeds, your friend in the field.
Hey Hawkeyes, this is Coach Ferentz. We're excited about the football season. Iowa Corn is pumped up for their season and their partnership with the Hawkeyes. When you drive to the game, support Iowa's corn farmers by selecting unleaded 88 at the pump. It's a fuel choice that's cheaper, homegrown, and better for the planet. It's worth the hype. Get pumped up with unleaded 88. Let's go Hawks.
John Evans back at Welsh Ryan Arena as we will race to 15. Hawkeye Volleyball is brought to you by Quickstar. Quickstar is proud to be the presenting sponsor of Hawkeye Volleyball. Find your nearest Quickstar location at quickstar.com. 15 for Sharday Van Zandt, 14 for Hannah Whittingstall, 11 for Sasha Stojanovic, 10 for Carmel Vares, and 10 for Alyssa Warden. As Iowa hitting 363 on the match, 2 and 6 in 5-set matches on the year. Northwestern game notes are light, so I do not know what their 5-set record is. As we come back out now. As the Hawks will try to build a winning streak now on 5-setters and extend their 2-match winning streak anyway. Set 5 will start with Alyssa Warden at the service line. She knocks it over. Reed, high ball, middle of the floor. Pushed outside. El Nadi rolls it over, but unfortunately the Hawkeye block just pushed it out of bounds. First olive goes to Northwestern. And El Nadi back to serve. Double-double for her and a couple aces to throw in as well. Warden, high ball, outside to Van Zandt. Knocked over, Warden takes it. Amaral, middle attack, Stojanovic! Drew Wright took a business decision there and ducks out of the way. Tied at 1. Sashka has 6 blocks to go with her 12 kills, and now she serves. It's a good one. Reed, though, perfect pass. Outside to Reed, blocked, but out of bounds off the antenna. 2-1. Reed up to 18. She leads everyone. Drew Wright to serve. She's got a couple aces. Amaral outside to Van Zandt. Goes over the block, but a great dig from Reed. Across to Reed is blocked. Couple hands. Reed throws it over, and the Hawks can't handle it. First break of serve goes to Northwestern. They're up 3-1. Guess it's hold of serve in volleyball. Right. Warden, not a good pass. Vares just has to knock it over, but Northwestern a little slow to react. Back out to Reed, and the block is late. It's 4-1 Northwestern. Coach Barnes moving toward the down ref. Looking, and he will call it. 4-1 Northwestern. Timeout Iowa here in the 5th set. We'll take 60 seconds. This is Hawkeye Volleyball from Learfield.
The silly moments, the proud moments, even the hard moments. They're what make life remarkable. And they're why Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield is here for every moment. Committed to making healthcare better, more affordable, with more choices for care. And service and coverage that give you peace of mind no matter what comes your way. So you can show up for every tender moment, every brave moment, and every wouldn't miss it for the world moment, knowing that Blue is here for you. Go to wellmark.com/everymoment to find a plan right for you.
Unwind in style at Riverside Casino and Golf Resort, where luxury and excitement come together. Tee off on a world-class golf course, savor gourmet dining, and enjoy premier entertainment and amenities that are second to none. Feeling lucky? Hit the slots or try your hand at our table games. There's always action on the floor. Whether you're here to relax, play, or indulge, Riverside offers more than just a getaway. It's an unforgettable experience. Visit riversidecasinoandresort.com to learn more.
After a rough fourth set, Nebraska. After a rough fourth set, Northwestern quickly off the mat here in the fifth. They lead 4-1. I'm John Evans at Welsh Ryan Arena. Iowa needs a pass because they've not made a good pass, and Northwestern's ran offense right back at them. Wright knocks it over. Better pass. Right side to Vares. Block comes late. No chance. Carmel now with 11. Much needed side out for the Hawks. It's 4-2. Jamie Marquardt to serve. Marquardt pops it down at Reed. Another good pass from Rylan Reed. Blocked but out of bounds. 5-2. I thought Reed was getting tired earlier. Now it looks like the Hawkeye block might be getting just a little tired. 5-2. Nordemir back in to serve. Nordemir has 18 assists and 7 digs. Pops it over. Warden, good ball. Amaral slide to Whittingstall, but it was behind her. Dug up by Gary. Reed rolls, and the Hawks mishandle it. 6-2. Again, Coach Nolan imploring his team, pick up the pace, put on the pressure. Nordemir spins and fires. Warden, bad pass. Pushed all the way across, off the net to Van Zant. Good sharp cross, but right with the dig. Outside Reed. And Iowa can't pick it up. 7-2, big trouble. Iowa cannot make a first pass, and it's killing them right now. And Rylan Reed is heated up. 22 off the tape. Moisio, Amaral, inside to Van Zant, but dug up, tipped over by Reed. Amaral back out to Van Zant. Dug by Wright again. Back to Reed again. This time she's finally blocked. And I don't blame her a bit. She just kind of shakes her hand of, forget it. As she had been on fire. If she was playing NBA Jam, her player would have been jumping, flipping over, doing 720s and 1080s, dunking it. 7-3, Iowa needs a run. Greta Schleister knocks it over. Right, bad pass. Back out to Reed. Rolls it. Warden's there. Slapped over by Amaral. Reed. Dug. Marquardt. But Iowa doesn't have a back row hitter, so it's just knocked over. El Nadi plays it. Outside Reed. Moisio with one hand on a ball that was probably out but maybe touched. 8-3 will switch sides. We already had a timeout, so no timeout at the change. 24 kills now for Rylan Reed. 50 swings. The senior from Rolling Meadows, Illinois. Yeah, 14 swings for Northwestern, just 9 for Iowa in the set. Reed now to serve. Marquardt, perfect pass to Amaral. Across, Warden through the block and scores. 8-4. Mo Moisio to serve. Iowa has a bit of a hill to climb. Mo pops it down the line at Reed. Another perfect pass. El Nadi behind her, the block, catches the line. Oh, huge play there. 8-5 as El Nadi's blocked. Coach Barnes does have a challenge back now after losing 2 early. Moisio sends it. Wright takes the ball, pushes it. El Nadi. That was big power from El Nadi as she split the block, rattled off of Warden. Actually, that's the play in the 5th set against Rutgers that Iowa kind of chicken-winged over and worked out. 9-5. Navarrete to serve. Iowa's going to need to string together some points. Marquardt to Amaral. To Stojanovic. Goes wide. Boy, that's a killer. You get everything you wanted right there. And Iowa misses on the slide. Navarrete off the tape. Marquardt, perfect ball to Amaral. Back outside to Warden. Alyssa scores, 10-6. It'll be Varez and Meitzler to check in. And Jenna Meitzler to serve. 50 assists now for Claire Amaral. 51, sorry. Double-double for her. Meitzler, good serve. El Nadi off the net. Wright has to step in and take it. El Nadi gets the rollover. Meitzler, Moisio, Varez throws it. That's, double contact. Stojanovic off the tape, dug by Nordemir. Big swing from El Nadi's block. Schleister, Meitzler, Varez sends it into the front row. How is that not double contact? She was coming down. She makes a second contact with it. That is just terrible. She was not above the plane of the net on the block. It's not a challengeable play either. Just a terrible explanation, a terrible call, and it's 11-6. Carter. Schleister, good ball to Amaral. Warden rolls it over, stayed on the Iowa side. Amaral back to Warden on the right side again, this time off the block. Pushed over, Amaral, Moisio. Warden slaps it, and in the net. The first in the net call tonight. 11-7. Coach Yale still mumbling under his breath. Warden to serve. Right, bad pass onto the Hawkeye side, but Amaral takes it. Stojanovic back sets Van Zandt, who goes over and scores. Boy, somebody's got to take that ball from Claire. Worked out as Stojanovic steps in with a beautiful back set, 11-8. Warden pops it over. Navarrete, not a great pass, but good enough. El Nadi blocked, but out. 12-8. Northwestern 3 points away, and Rylan Reed comes back in. El Nadi now with 18. Iowa has to side out right here. And they catch a break as El Nadi fires it into the net. (12-9). Sashka Stojanovic back to serve. Can Iowa find a late set push? Just a little magic. Sashka sends it over. Reed, another great pass. Back out to Reed. Rolls it over and nobody's home. That's Charday. She's got to see that as an off block that she's going to tip that ball. And Charday's just in transition. Her first step is back because she wants to go hit. 13-9. Northwestern 2 points away. Warden, Amaral across to Van Zandt. She scores. 13-10. Varez leaves. Jamie Marquardt to serve. Hawks need a run right now. They need a couple here. You can't give Northwestern that many match points. El Nadi, though, perfect pass. Reed off the block. She's over the net. You can actually challenge that one. Iowa does not, though. So Gary gets the kill. Match point Northwestern, 14-10. Nordemir. Warden. Van Zandt. Dug by Reed. Ball goes back to Reed, off the block. Dug by Nordemir, covered by Nordemir. Reed again, down the line, misses wide, touch called. Hawks will fall in 5 on a career night from Rylan Reed. 27 kills from Rylan Reed. The senior was unstoppable. And the balanced attack from the Hawkeyes is undone by the left side demolition. 45 kills from Rylan Reed and Aya El Nadi. And not only did the volume stay up there, El Nadi hits 350, Reed hits 407. And for the third time this year, Iowa loses the first two, comes back and wins this next two, but can't complete the comeback and falls 3-2. Iowa hits 346 on the match. Just an unbelievable number to get beat. But Northwestern hits 458 in set 5. Again, led by Rylan Reed, Iowa had just absolutely no answer for her in the fifth. Sharday Van Zandt leads the Hawkeyes. She has 17. Hannah Whittingstall with 14. Alyssa Warden 13. Sasha Stojanovic 12. Carmel Varez with 11. Iowa 70 kills on the match. Again, hits 346. I mentioned at the Open, Northwestern, a bad blocking team, only had 2. But Iowa, with 16 hitting errors, created enough of their own problems. 14 service errors. Iowa's just not able to get it done. 52 assists from Claire Amaral. 17 digs from Mo Moisio. Claire had that double-double as she also threw in 11 digs. Alyssa Warden with a double-double. 13 kills, 10 digs for her. Sasha Stojanovic, 12 kills, 7 blocks, 4 digs, 3 assists for the do-it-all middle, Hawkeye middle. But Rylan Reed, 27 kills on 54 swings, 9 digs, 3 aces. She hits 407. Aya El Nadi, 18 digs, 18 kills, 2 aces, 13 digs. She hits 350 as Northwestern. 12 aces, 7 errors. Iowa, 4 aces, 14 errors. And in the end, that little bit of a difference undoes everything else Iowa did well. Iowa out-kills Northwestern 70-62. Out-assists Northwestern 64-58. Out-blocks Northwestern 10-2. But it's just not quite enough for Iowa to get it done. That'll do it tonight from Welsh Ryan Arena in Evanston. Iowa fouls after that 5-set battle. Scores were 25-22, 25-19 Northwestern, 25-13, 25-18 Iowa. And then in the deciding 5th set, it was 15-10 Northwestern. Iowa will look to get back into the win column on Sunday when they visit Champaign, Illinois, and the Fighting Illini for a 1 o'clock matinee. I'm John Evans. Thanks for listening tonight. I will talk to you on Sunday afternoon from Champaign. Have a wonderful Saturday. Free day, no Hawkeye football. Have a good day. Enjoy it watching your second favorite team. And go Hawks.
On the Hawkeye Sports Network from Learfield, this has been Iowa Hawkeye Volleyball, presented by Quickstar. Also brought to you by Hyatt Regency, caring for people so they can be their best. Iowa Corn. You might think Iowa just grows corn, but the truth is, corn grows Iowa. Brought to you by Iowa's corn farmers of the Iowa Corn Growers Association and the Iowa Corn Promotion Board. Homewood Suites and Home 2. Hawk fans, experience your home away from home at Coralville's finest all-suite hotels. The Iowa City Area Sports Commission. Your Iowa John Deere dealers. John Deere loves to see the Hawkeyes do their thing, because if anyone can appreciate building a legacy, it's Deere. Oak Knoll Retirement Community, University of Iowa Healthcare, changing medicine, changing lives. And by Wellmark. You're listening to healthy coverage of the Iowa Hawkeyes from Wellmark Blue Cross and Blue Shield. The preceding has been a Learfield presentation on the Hawkeye Sports Network.